White-collar productivity. In this video we will look at improving the white-collar productivity. What are we addressing? When we talk about people productivity in companies, the attention goes to the productivity of shop floor employees. This happens as this activity is very visible. But many companies spend much more on the salaries of the white-collar employees. These are employees who do not work on the shop floor. Many companies call them as staff. They work in offices. Their work is difficult to measure. Due to this fact, their productivity also is always a question. The process in a company gets formulated over years by the employees who are involved at that time. Very few companies formulate all the processes consciously. Most of the processes gets formed as the work happens. The employees often do not have time to review each of these processes and improve them. When you study these processes and re-engineer them, usually you can double the productivity if not more. The concept. To understand and improve the white-collar productivity, following process must be followed. Select one department where you want to start white-collar productivity improvement work. Select a department where the leader and team members are more open for change. Ask all the employees in the department, including the head of the department, to log their activities from morning punch in to evening punch out every half hour. What were they doing last half hour has to be recorded. Do this for 15 days. This will help you to capture all possible types of works of each person. Group the works into various categories as needed. For example, the buyers and procurement department may follow up with vendors multiple times in a day. All that can be grouped as follow up with vendors, or a payroll assistant may verify the employee inward data 2 or 3 times in a day to cover all the shifts. All this can be grouped as shift punching verification. Then, put a Pareto chart for the various works and prioritize the vital few. Take up the top few works for a deeper study. These works have to studied in detail. For example, you may take up follow-up with vendors as a work that you want to study in a deeper manner. You will formulate a small team to do this deeper study of processes. This team will have members the concerned function, and members from a central team having knowledge of basic industrial engineering, i.e., concepts. The team will use ECRS principles of IE and re-engineer the process. Typically, this re-engineering can help you improve the productivity by at least 2 times. You need to repeat this process for all the important processes in the department that you started this work in. When you are re-engineering the work, more demands may come onto your software. If you are not having a software, demands may come for software. This software may be ERP or inventory software or payroll software and so on. This is the opportunity for you to introduce more software into your company. After re-engineering the work must be standardized with the help of a standard operating procedure. When you improve manpower productivity in a very significant manner in a company, you should not resort to firing of employees. You may avoid recruiting new employees as and when the need arises. You may also transfer employees from one department to another department. But you should not fire the employees. The experience of employees is very important for a company to improve productivity. Case study. An engineering company wanted to implement ERP in its operations. It started with formulating a group of mid-level employees from various departments. This team started studying the processes in various departments. They logged the time of the employees, found out where the employees are spending their time and studied those processes. After studying the processes, they re-engineered these processes. This threw up several software requirements and improvements. The company took all these requirements as input for the ERP. The company invited the implementation partner for the ERP after all the re-engineered processes are ready. This made it easy for them to implement the ERP successfully and improve the overall productivity of the company. This company realized significant improvement in people productivity after implementing the ERP. The ERP was a solution to the many issues raised after the re-engineering of processes. Tools. You can use some of the following tools in this initiative. You can use a log sheet like this to capture the work details of an employee. This is for 1 day. You need to use several such forms for capturing details for 15 days. You can summarize the work of an executive using the following form. You can use the following form for studying a work and capturing improvement possibilities.